If you're looking for the best food for betta fish, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Omega-C Betta Buffet Pellets. Omega-C Betta pellets are some of the best pellets you can buy for your betta. They have much fewer fillers than other pellets, and they also contain 40% crude protein. As well as a lot of crude protein, they also contain plenty of fat and fiber too. And on top of containing so much crude protein, because they are made from salmon, they also contain lots of nutrients that will improve your betta's color. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Aqueon Betta Pellets. Another great choice is Aqueon Betta Pellets. They are made from 38% crude protein, which is still a lot more than the recommended 30%. And they also contain plenty of fiber and fat. Because they contain lots of different types of meat, your betta will also be getting all the nutrients he requires. However, one small downside is the fact that they do contain fish meal, which is never as good as pure meat. But if you can't get your hands on Omega-C Buffet Pellets, these are still going to do an amazing job. The number 3 position is held by Hikari Betta Bio Gold Baby Pellets. Hikari Betta Pellets are great for bettas that have trouble eating larger pellets. While they were designed for juvenile bettas, they still make a great meal for adults. Hikari Betta Pellets are packed with crude protein, with roughly 38% of the tub made up of the stuff. It's also full of moisture, which is going to help aid in your betta's digestion. With that being said though, once again they do also contain small amounts of filler. While filler isn't bad, it's also not going to provide your betta with any nutrients. However, these pellets have been enhanced to help give your betta all the vitamins he needs, as well as improving his color. Next at number 4 we have Ocean Nutrition Attisons Betta Pro. These are another great type of pellet food for people with fussy bettas. Unlike other pellets which are larger, these ones are also smaller size, which means your betta is a lot more likely to try them. But just because they are small doesn't mean they don't have any nutrition in them. They're made up of 36% crude protein, and the amount of filler in them have been kept to a minimum. And because they are made up of different animals, they also contain plenty of vitamins which will aid in keeping your betta's color vibrant. The number 5 position is held by Tetra Tropical Betta Crisps. These flakes are designed specifically for bettas, so you know they're going to keep your betta healthy. While they still contain fillers, the amount they have is a lot less than many other flake foods. Even with the fillers, they still pack massive amounts of crude protein, 44%, and crude fat, 12%. They've also been specifically designed to help improve your betta's color. As you can see, as far as flake food goes, they are exceptional. And if you're determined to use flakes, then they are definitely your best bet. However, pellets are still recommended. The number 6 position is dominated by Omega-1 Betta Buffet Flakes. Omega-1 Betta Buffet Flakes are another great choice for your betta as well. They contain slightly less crude protein, 43%. However, the main ingredient in them is salmon. Salmon is packed full of protein as well as other beneficial nutrients that your betta needs. And as an added bonus, it also helps to improve your betta's color. On top of being great for your betta, these flakes don't disintegrate in your tank, which means cleaning them up is a breeze. They aren't water soluble, so they're not going to make the water cloudy or break apart. If you can't get your hands on Tetra Tropical Betta Crisp, then these are your next best option. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Wardley Fish Food. Pellet foods are a good choice for the best food for betta fish. Feed them with easy floating pellets. The Wardley Fish Food is a specially developed floating pellet formula. This is to easily see the amount you have poured onto the water. It is stored in a small jar for easy feeding. Aside from protein, it is also loaded with a stabilized form of vitamin C to boost the betta's immune system. Wardley Fish Food has no added artificial coloring or dye, so you don't have to worry about mixing chemicals into the water. It is definitely safe for your fishes, and it will not cloud water. Since it is a pellet, it varies in size, so make sure you inquire about its sizes. Big pellets may not be suitable if you have small betta fishes. The number 8 position is held by Tetra Betta Fish Food. Get your betta fish a high-quality food that is packed with complete nutrients they need. You don't have to focus on protein alone. Get the one that also contains a small amount of other nutrients like vitamins to promote a healthier betta fish. The Tetra Betta Fish Food contains 48% of crude protein, 10% fats, 1.5% fiber, and 7% moisture content. It is made from krill and shrimp with natural color enhancer. The smell and the formula were well made. It makes the Betta fish happy. Unbroken flakes float well on the surface, so they have enough time to enjoy their food because it doesn't sink too quickly. They are flakes, so when it is broken down, it's hard for it to offer. Small bettas have to catch them, unlike when the flakes are whole. They just have to get it from the surface. Next at number 9, we have Dennerle Betta Booster Fish Feed. It is alright to try other foods occasionally to make sure they get the food that is suitable for them or the ones that make them happy. The food contains 51% larvae and crustaceans. The container has 30 ml. It is made of over 60 ingredients, and almost 70% are animal-based. The good thing about Betta Booster is they provide Betta fish with the right amount of nutrients. It has enough protein needed by their body. This food does not float and just drops straight to the ground. So, if you introduce this to Betta for the first time, they won't recognize it as food, but the moment they taste it, they will probably love the taste. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Sera Bettagra. When you examine every food you buy, you are preparing to give the best food for Betta fish that will provide them with the right nutrients and meet the diet they need. The product contains Haematococcus algae that will provide the right amount of protein. It goes with a nice, easy-to-open container with enough hole for the food. One container has 24 grams. It also contains 49% of omega fatty acids. The food has been tested and analyzes to have the content of the essential nutrients, such as crude protein, crude fats, crude fiber, moisture, and ash. With this composition, a Betta is sure to get the nutrients they need for them to be happy and healthy. This fish food may give your water surface oil. So, if you will feed them with this, make sure they consume right away, or do not put too much of it. That's all for today. We upload fishing product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.